Good morning, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally welcoming you to another exciting week of virtual and in-person learning at Kimberly Elementary School, where we strive to build hope in action, belief in action, success in action. During homeroom, students should quickly finish their breakfast and ensure that they have all their materials for learning. Instruction will begin promptly at 8 a.m. for both our in-person and virtual students. Looking at the weather for the week of March 29th through April 2nd, it looks like we'll have sun today on Monday, but looking at rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the sun will come back out again on Thursday and Friday. But our temperatures look like they're going to drop a little bit because we're only in the highs of 69 on Monday, highs of 70 and 72 on Tuesday and Wednesday, but there's a drop in our temperature on Thursday and Friday with only highs in the 50s. So we're going to make sure that we wear jackets when we come back after that Wednesday asynchronous day. This is our final week of school before spring break, boys and girls, and I hope that we have warmer weather as spring break comes around. Here's some expectations for a successful virtual learning experience for all of our boys and girls who are participating in instruction at Kimberly Elementary School virtually. First off, I want you to commit to doing your best every day. Go to the bathroom before class begins, get fully dressed before coming to class, and be prepared with all materials for learning. That means your learning bin, your notebook, your pen, your pencil, your whiteboard, and sign into your class 10 to 15 minutes before class begins, just to make sure that there are no technology issues that might prevent you from being on time. For our in-person learners, I want you to make sure that you're wearing your mask daily that covers both your nose and your mouth. As I'm getting around into classrooms, I see some students who have a mask on, but it's not covering their nose. So make sure, boys and girls, that you do not have to be reminded to cover your nose. Sit behind your desk shield at all times, unless at lunch or your teacher has asked you to come up to the small group at the front of the classroom. Maintain social distancing in classrooms. Use only your supplies. Wash your hands frequently. Ensure your devices are shut down and fully charged overnight. Bring your headsets to school and your device charging cables. And most importantly, do not come to school sick. Looking at our weekly specials rotation and some upcoming events. Monday, today is Specials Day 5. Tuesday, we roll back around to Specials Day 1. Wednesday is asynchronous. Thursday, Specials Day 2. And Friday, Specials Day 3. We are finishing up our STAR testing this week. So teachers and boys and girls, make sure that you wrap up all your STAR testing this week. We have surveillance testing on Tuesday, asynchronous on Wednesday, and our principals chat and chew taking place on April 1st from 9:30 to 10:30. And that will be streamed live on Facebook Live, as well as you can join us on our Zoom link. Spring break is the week of April 5th, and then the week of April 12th, right after spring break, we'll have virtual learning for all of our students. Those are our in-person and our virtual learning students will all participate in virtual learning that week. And that's a safety precaution that the district has put in place as we might be visiting all sorts of people over the break. We want to make sure that we do not bring COVID-19 into our building. The week of April 19th, we'll return back to our regular schedule where our in-person students will come back into the school on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and our virtual learners will participate virtually every day of the week. Our IB learner profile for the month of March is thinker. We're in our last week of practicing being a thinker. We want to use our critical and creative thinking skills to analyze and take responsible action on complex problems. We exercise initiative in making reasoned, ethical decisions. Again, we don't just jump out there and act without thinking first. I want to say happy birthday to not only our boys and girls who will be celebrating their birthday this week, but I also want to celebrate those boys and girls who will be celebrating their birthday over spring break as well. So we have Mackenzie and Jordan both celebrating their birthday on the 29th, Roderick on the 30th, Jaya on the 2nd, Tamaya and Mariah on the 4th, Caleb on April 7th, Angali and Zoe on the 8th, Tremont on the 9th, Zachary, Ivana, and Saudu and Trey on the 11th. Happy birthday to those Kimberly Panthers. We have staff members who will be celebrating their birthday. Miss Harris in kindergarten on the 4th, Miss Blow in our multi-age classroom on the 6th, and Miss Erica Jones, who's also in our multi-age classrooms on the 11th. Happy birthday, Kimberly Panthers. For our boys and girls who are with us in person, please make sure that you come to the office to pick up your birthday pencil. And now for a few announcements. A reminder to all of our families and more importantly to our students, if you are scheduled to be an in-person learner, you must be present daily for in-person learning. After 5 missed days, you may be moved to virtual learning. You are not able to log into your virtual class because you missed coming to school when you were in-person learner. You must come to school in person. You can't switch back and forth. If you try to get into your virtual class, your teacher may not let you in and you will be marked absent even if they let you into that virtual class. But teachers are being asked, do not allow students into those virtual classrooms if they are in person unless you've gotten an email directly from me, Ms. Goodman Lee, or Dr. Harrell. Health Check is a new feature that we're utilizing at Kimberly Elementary School and Atlanta Public Schools to monitor our children's health. It's a daily health screening app for all of our in-person students. Parents would enter symptoms in the app to determine if students should come to school or not. Schools will be notified if the student fails the screening. You should have gotten letters as well as an email from the school asking you to get signed up, to download the app and sign up. These are the codes which will be shared with you at the end of this presentation, but also have been emailed to you for you to complete. I want to thank those families that have already downloaded the Health Check app and have begun doing the daily health screening. Again, this is daily health screening, which means we should get about 150 daily health screening checks every day in that app. We'll start reaching out to families soon if you have not yet started checking in on that app. We continue to ask our parents and our staff members to make sure that you are self-reporting positive cases or exposure using the links that you see on your screen. We continue asking all of our families to please return your surveillance testing permission forms today. We need all of our students who are coming back in person, that's all 150, to start getting their COVID tests each week. And now for a few words of wisdom. Do you know what gossip is? Gossip is talking about someone else's business behind his or her back. Like when someone says, did you know that Anna made a D on that test? Or did you hear that Andrew kicked Joe on the playground? Where some people think that gossip is harmless, but the truth is, talking about other people like that can be hurtful. Sometimes what's said isn't true at all, or it's said with a mean heart. Today, ask yourself this question. Would I want to be gossiped about? Would it hurt my feelings if I knew people were saying untrue things about me or saying things about me with a mean heart? Then remember the golden rule and treat other people the way you would want to be treated. With something to think about, this is Mr. Sally. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. This concludes the weekly announcements. Be sure to be actively engaged in your live face-to-face or virtual sessions starting at 8 a.m. daily. We are Panthers who roar, respect others, own responsibility, always safe and ready at all times.